Hey everybody, Farmer Madison here, and I'm here to tell you that Coopville Farm to School is starting a brand new video series that addresses the question, how on earth is soil made? And in order to get into the heart of that question, we are going to be asking some other questions such as, what is soil? How does life interact with soil? How do earth processes affect soil? And what is the history of our local soil here on Whidbey Island? Before we go any further, I can just already hear it.
Farmer Madison, soil is so boring. Why are you doing this to us?
Okay, now hold up just 1 second here. Soil may sound boring, but once you dig just a little bit deeper, trust me, it is anything but. We are going to be looking at soil from all angles, from a ginormous planetary scale all the way down to the perspective of one tiny little earthworm. And while soil may not actually be alive, all life depends on it, and all of our food is grown from it. It's a very precious resource, kind of like gold, just not as shiny. So, to start investigating how soil is made, we are going to walk you through a little soil experiment. And today's video, we are starting out with a soil safari. To kick off our soil safari today, we are stopping at the woods behind the elementary school here. And careful, we don't want to disturb any of the soil. We got to tread very lightly here. And today I'll be using a shovel here to get my soil samples. And also, at every stop, it's very important that we're going to be taking very careful notes about anything we notice, observations about the way the soil looks, the way plants look around it, the weather patterns, anything that you can get, we're going to take note of it in here. We're in for a good one. We're looking for some forest soil. Careful though, she startles easily. I think I see some over here. Let's get a closer look. All right, she's sleeping right now. I think we'll be able to just sneak up on her and get some. Got it. And that's how you do it, folks. All right, now that we've gathered our sample here, I'm gonna take a quick couple notes about the area. First off, what are you noticing about this area? What is there a lot of? There's a lot of trees, right? We're in the forest. Although, if you look at the ground, not a lot of grass, not a lot of small plants, but we do have some bushes too. So large bushes and trees. That's our big one right now. And if you come look over here, I noticed this actually. There's a bunch of mushrooms. A mere couple feet from where we caught our beast, so that's definitely a good clue. I'll write that down. Alright, and as soon as we stepped into this forest, I immediately noticed that it's shady, right? It's shady, it dropped a couple degrees, and it's protected. There's no wind in here. Alright, now we're here to catch some soil in captivity. This soil has been tended to for years and years by Farmers V. So let's see what he has to say about this soil.
Hello fellow gardeners, we're here in the school garden and we're gonna catch some soil in captivity. Let's check it out, let's see what we can find. Oh man, I found some great soil over here. Let's see if we can sneak up on it. Come closer, take a look, come closer. Now this is soil, it's been in captivity, we've been building it up for years. We've been adding compost and fertilizer. It looks real nice. Let's see if we can get some into our cup before it escapes. Oh no! We need the lasso!
Crikey! Let's get her!
Nice!
Now we've subdued the soil in captivity. We're ready to move on to our next stop. Here we are out in the field. This is the field just outside of the forest on the elementary school here. So now we're gonna look and see what kind of soil is underneath here.
crikey, my shovel's not quite big enough for this one.
You call that a shovel? This is a shovel.
Alright, what we got here is a real beaut. Come on in and take a look. I'm gonna scoop her right in. She's subdued. It looks like there's a earthworm in here. That's one thing I'm noticing. A lot of rocks too. This is perfect. It's all a great sample right here. I'm just gonna scoop that right in. What a beaut. There we go. Let's take a look about here and see what there is to notice. So first off, I'm noticing this is a wide open field. There's no trees. There's a lot of grass, some clover. But for the most part, not a whole lot is growing here except for this grass. We did see a couple of mushrooms coming in here, but not a whole lot of those. I'm gonna make note of that. Okay. Now let's see here. So we know this area has been a field for at least a handful of years. It used to be cultivated. It was once a farm, but now it's just been not cared for in recent history. Okay. Now, if you dig a little deeper here, you're noticing some rocks. Look at that. I'll write that down. And it's quite warm, and it gets pretty windy right here too. Alright, now to finish out our soil safari today, we're here near Evie's Landing. We're gonna catch some of that bluff material, but she's a feisty Sheila. She's been known to run, so this might be a good chase. Perfect. Oh, crikey, I found some right here. Let's go. Let's catch her.
You got it!
I got it. I got it. Okay, let's get the sample cup. Okay, let's get a little bit of a sample here. Nice. Yeah, the soil looks very different than the other locations. Good stuff. All right. Lastly, we're going to take some observations of the area we have here. So, what are you noticing about this area? What does this soil look like? Well, there's not a lot growing on it. It's a cliff. We're near Evie's Landing, so you know those bluffs, those cliffs. Take a couple notes on that. We're here at the beach. So this is a very wavy and windy environment. And the air tastes really salty. It's a lot of exposure here to all the elements. And all these plants, they look pretty scrubby and not too happy. Thanks for joining us today on our soil safari. I hope you've had fun. I know we've had a lot of fun. Now we want to extend the invite to you to go into your backyard, go to the park around the street, catch your own soil, get a nice sample, at least one, if not more. We want to be able to compare all the differences here. So just consult with an adult first on where you're going to go take your samples. And we'll see you next time in our next video. We're going to line up all of our samples and talk about the physical properties of each one of them. See you next time.
All right, 3. Just swing it. Yeah. Do it.